my computer box. So I'm already kind of stripped of all my makeup and stuff. I'm not even really cute anymore, but I'm really trying to get used to just talking into the camera by myself, because I don't know. It feels like getting to know someone new and you don't know them very well, but it's like trying to create small talk with someone who's really, really shy and really quiet, and you feel like you're holding up the whole conversation by yourself, and then you start to get really nervous. But or maybe that's just me. Feels weird to look into the camera and see reflection off my glasses too, so I'm sorry about that. Like, I'm not even cute anymore. I've taken off most of my everything. Well, I've still got my makeup on, but I guess I feel less cute at the end of the day. And it's already 2 in the morning, and I should have been asleep hours ago, but I really wanted to finish editing one of my other YouTube videos. And I keep getting sucked into my OkCupid account because people keep messaging me, which is really flattering, but at the same time a little bit overwhelming. As much as I like being popular and having lots of people to talk to and get to know a little bit, it is a little bit exhausting, I guess. And it's just kind of overwhelming to deal with, like, an excess of dates and an excess of new people trying to get to know you, and you don't really know if you can trust them or not, or, you know, some of them obviously have good intentions, but some of them just want to use you for, you know, their own nefarious purposes, and I don't know, it just gets really old really fast. It's hard to not be jaded and treat everyone like a person on online dating when so many of them clearly don't really think of you as anything except maybe a vehicle for getting sex, and some of them make it really obvious, and then you don't really have to treat them particularly well, and then some of them seem to come off as really nice, and some of them are really nice, and some of them just won't take no for an answer, or they'll be really rude as soon as you start to turn them down, or some of them sling random insults at me for no explicable reason, or some of them just have, like, they basically are just giving me, like, these ridiculous stories to tell afterwards because of all the crazy shit that people are telling me on my OkCupid account. Like, I don't even know. Like, for a while, I had on my profile that I was taken when I was with my boyfriend Bird, and some guy messaged me anyway, and he's like, "Hey girl, I'm not in a 3-ways with another guy, but if you got any girlfriends, I can show you two a good time." And I was just like, what even? On what planet is this an okay thing to say to random girls when they say that they're not available like that? Is that even... how is this a thing? It's like, what were you even thinking? And so, literally, my only reply to that was just like, ugh. Like, I literally did just type out, ugh, and hit send. And he replied again, which is the really shocking part. And he was just like, ugh, ugh. Yeah, ladies. But it's just like, ugh, ugh, question mark. And it's like, I didn't even know. I feel like he'd almost earned another snarky response at that point, but I didn't even know what to say anymore at that point. Oh, I'm really tired. Okay, I can do this. I'm also waiting for another video to upload to YouTube right now, so I hope this is even recording or something. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, my mind just really blanks as soon as I'm in front of a camera. I think it's partially because I'm staring at my own face, and I don't really like that. Maybe I should figure out how to stare less at my own ugly mug. But, oh, there goes my phone again. I got another OkCupid message. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's really nice to be popular and to feel attractive like that, like to have people pursuing you, and then occasionally someone pops up that seems really interesting, and then it's nice to go out, because it's like, you know, I'm still single right now, and so dating sounds like a fun thing to do, you know, at least while I'm still trying to patch things up with my ex. And that's another thing, is ever since I got home from Tokyo, like, communication has been really spotty with my ex, and so my ex Bird, I'm really crazy about him. He dumped me right before I left for Tokyo, essentially because I wanted to move in with him after I got home, and then he didn't want me to move in with him, and he made that really clear like a week before I was leaving, even though we'd been kind of planning to move in together for like the past couple months. And then I think mostly because he wanted to save face, he decided that he should really break it off, and so. But I don't know, I never felt like he really like was just done with me forever, I guess. Like I didn't feel like we were really honestly done. We were just kind of cut short because I was leaving, as opposed to actually really getting to work out our stuff. And so, I don't know. It still really bothers me. And I still really want to patch things up with him. And I guess I just really want him in my life. I want to be friends with him. If he never wanted to get back together, that would be fine. But like the fact that we've just kind of stopped talking really bothers me. Because I just really like him a lot as a person. And let's see. So yeah, he dumped me before I left, and now I'm home, and so I'm trying to get back in contact with him. Contact's been really spotty, and he says he broke his phone, and so he's only been texting me like once every 2 days-ish. Like 1 or 2 text messages every 2 days. But I feel like to have them that far apart probably means that he just doesn't really want to talk to me at all, and that's also kind of painful, so I don't know, I'm still really hung up on it. Just because he's always been really, really thoughtful and really considerate, and so now for him to suddenly just not really show interest anymore and be kind of avoiding me is really painful. Because we were so close, right? Up until before I left. Like, we were even still going on vacations together. We went on like a 3-day holiday to Vancouver, BC before I left as like our last hurrah. And that was a couple of weeks before I left. And then, another week later, we were just broken up, I guess. It's been 4 months. It's been a third of a year, but I was in Tokyo, so it just felt like everything was on pause. Like my whole life just kind of stopped in its tracks, and I know that's not true. Like people had their own stuff to do here, and I had my own stuff to do there, and life kind of went on, but it's like, I don't know. Me and Bird just basically stopped talking to each other entirely, and a lot of my other friends kind of stopped talking to me too because the 16-hour time difference made everything really, really difficult. And so, because everyone just kind of stopped talking to me all at once, it just kind of felt like everything was just frozen in time. And I was just kind of waiting to come home and resume my life and start trying to get my shit together here. But now it's like I'm done with Tokyo. I'm back to my regular human life schedule. So now I've got to figure out how to get my shit together and get my life like on track to being a real grown up. Which is another really scary thing. And it's deciding like, because now I'm home, I've only got 1 more quarter left of school, which makes it feel like I've only got 1 more quarter left to figure my shit out before I'm done with college, and I don't have the college safety net as like a reason for not having a job. So now I'm kind of panicking about like, am I going to be able to find a job in time? Oh my god. And I have to find a job that's like going to use my degree and sound like a grown-up thing that I'm doing. And I have a fancy business degree now, which should be, I don't know, getting me decent jobs, hopefully. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. But I don't know, I just need to find a decent job and find something that's really relevant to me opening up a boutique someday. And that just sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds like a really difficult thing to do. I feel like I'm really capable and anyone would really be lucky to have me because I want to do something and I really want to be involved and get tied up in that company and help them a lot. I'm just, I'm a helpful person, but God, that sounds really vain to say out loud. Okay. But I'd really like to help. But actually getting in the door and getting a job somewhere just always sounds so intimidating, especially because people I know are always complaining about how hard it is for them to find work. So I don't know. The job market is getting a lot better. Oh, I'm getting croaky. I know the job market is getting a lot better, especially around here, and I've heard that it keeps getting better over time and like things are recovering and whatever. Yay, Obama, what have you. But I guess I just still worry because I see other people in my life that aren't having an easy time of it, and I wonder like, oh god, that could be me. Like, what if I'm in a year from now and I still haven't found a job and I'm just a loser forever. So I don't know. I guess I'm just stressed about everything in life and life problems. And life problems keep seeming to get bigger, like my eyeballs. But I guess I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. Well, sort of, keep working on, like, I really want to start building my web store now. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do that in a reasonable way, but I've started to go over some things mentally, and I think I've got some ideas of how to get started. I think I'm really going to start out with Taobao and Bodyline and some other things like that that I can resell reasonably. But of course, since like I'm trying to move into my own place and my family's trying to move, and then I'm trying to find a job and do school and finish school as quickly as possible and just do all this stuff at the same time, and it just feels really overwhelming. So I guess, I don't know, try to calm down, try to keep meeting cool people that can maybe help get me in the right direction, take on one thing at a time, and play with my little, like, I found a new productivity tool called like Vitamin R that helps you break things up into little bitty sections and just like times you while you do things. Then you can rate like how focused you felt, and then it tells you when you should take breaks. And that seems like a really useful thing. So I've been using that a lot, and I really like it. I don't know, I'm always kind of a sucker for like productivity tools, because looking at productivity tools is a lot more fun than actually being productive. Let's just be honest. So like I watch YouTube videos and like articles, and I play with productivity toys, and some of it actually does help quite a bit, and some of it doesn't. But it's just like, I don't know, I just like being unproductive with productivity related content. Is that even more unhealthy than just regular procrastinating? Like, because you're procrastinating to the point where you're actually looking up how to be more productive and procrastinate less by procrastinating. Procrastiception. I always think I'm really funny, but then when I say these jokes out loud, I'm just like, I'm staring into my own stupid face. Should I laugh at my own jokes? Should I laugh at me? Should I justify myself? It's really hard to stare at your own face for this long when you're like recording videos, and my little FaceTime photo booth thing is just like staring back at me, and my face is like, "Hi, you're looking good today. Yeah, buddy." To pull up to channel Jenna Marbles a little bit. That's another thing too, is I keep feeling like I keep watching other YouTubers so much, and I fall in love with their personalities, and I kind of just want to like emulate them, and I'm like, I'm gonna be on camera and I'm gonna be that guy because they're a cool guy and I like that guy or girl or whatever, manginas, whatever, just humans. I just want to be other humans that are cooler than me on paper and have lots of views and popularity. I don't know. Maybe I just secretly want to be famous and I don't even care what I do. But no, that's not true, because I'm pretty sure I could get famous by just getting like pregnant with 6 babies or something. But shit works out. That's what it is. That's why this bothers me so much, is because I always think I'm funny. I'm always spewing jokes into the ear canals of other humans, and they laugh at me, and I always get validation. And if you're talking to yourself in a camera, no one ever validates you. You're just staring at me. You could be just staring at my stupid face and hating every word that I say for like an hour, and I would never know, and that shit makes me nervous. Oh my god. Sooner or later, I might actually edit part of this and post this to the internet and make other humans suffer through my garbage. We'll figure this out. It's okay. You and me together, we'll get this. Other me. Mirror me. Mirror me. Aww. Maybe I could just talk to Mirror me. Be friends with my other stupid lonely face inside the camera. I don't know. This is a weird business. See, I don't see how YouTubers always make it sound like this is so fun and glamorous. I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing my face with not enough makeup on it right now, honestly. If we're being real, right now, I think the backlighting situation I got going on is very unflattering. There's a light bulb behind my head right up in this business, and it doesn't look so great. Oh, I've been talking about 15 minutes. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know, maybe I should just try to talk into the camera for like at least 10 minutes every day until I get the hang of this a little bit better. It's just weird to be speaking aloud stream of consciousness for me. I'm not the type of person who normally talks to myself, so this is new. And it feels especially weird to stare into my face. Yeah, that needs to stop. Alright, I'm gonna hide me behind another window. That's better. Slightly better. I think maybe it's slightly better if I imagine that I'm just like talking to my computer instead of talking into my own stupid face. Yeah. Or pretend I'm talking to my best friend. That also works too. I've been shotgunning like seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race lately and watching my favorite YouTuber. Well, I have a couple of favorites, but one of which is XX Michael James. And he is so pretty. Oh my god, he's prettier than me and I don't know what to do. Like, ugh. Like when a man human is just like just has like that flawless and like when drag queens are and pretty boys like trans boys or whatever boys that like to wear makeup are prettier than I am, I'm just like I'm a failure in my gender. Like it just makes me want to like break out some eyeliner immediately and just start drawing on my face until I can feel better about life. I don't even know how to deal with that. But it just gives me issues. It gives me conniptions. Also, people keep telling me that I'm pretty even without makeup, but I really don't like my albino face without any makeup on. It makes me super self-conscious. Oh my god, is that rosacea or something? Do I genuinely have a giant red spot on my face? Oh, that's not cool. Come on. Work with me. Fucking summer. For some reason, my skin has been breaking out like crazy all summer, and I was really hoping that it was just like the heat and the humidity in Tokyo, but now I'm home and like it's cool, and it's actually genuinely cold inside the house a lot of the time because my parents just crank the AC because they're freaking crazy. Ugh, yawn. Okay. Yawn attack. But so it's like it's cold and it's dry, like all the humidity is gone, and it feels so much better. I'm so glad to be home. I can't even express to you. I wanted to leave Tokyo so badly by the time I finally got on the plane. I was just so ready to come home. But now that I'm here, it's like my face is still kind of breaking out. I'm like, fucking really? Really? We're doing this? Like, where are you even coming from? There's nothing clogging my skin except makeup. I wear a lot of makeup. That's probably the reason. But I've been really good about taking it off every day. Like, I didn't used to do that shit ever. I was lazy as fuck about my makeup and would just, like, wear the same shit for, like, 3 days and just keep piling more on. But nowadays, I've been really good about, like, clearing my makeup off every day or every 2 days. Like, I might sleep in it and then take it off the next morning and then do it over again or whatever, but I don't know, my face is still not happy with me. Is this what happens when you get old? I thought your skin gets better when you get old. I'm starting to get old and I feel old. Ugh, 23 is not old. Ugh, this is so not okay. Okay, I should stop bitching and moaning and I should probably go to bed. How long have I been talking? I've been talking for almost 20 minutes. And now my nose is dripping. That's another thing. Why are my allergies bothering me? Probably because everything's alive. I'm allergic to pollen, and so everything's like alive and happy. And my body just hates that. It's like, why? I don't. My immune system just does not approve of peaceful coexistence. It just does not think that that's a thing that we should be doing. Ugh, not the immune system. It's like albinos are the superior race. Fuck all the rest of y'all. Ugh. Sniffle. Okay, I'll go to bed.